Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle, and today we're going to be doing my March TBR. So, I have not posted in the last 2 weeks because 2 weekends ago I went to go visit some family and I ended up getting a horrendous sickness. It was like, I don't even know what it was. It was horrible. I had like a cold, sore throat, and it was the worst sore throat I've ever had, and it was just a cold. Like, I got, tested for all the things and it all came back negative, but it was horrible. So, and I did not have any videos pre-filmed, so I apologize for the little hiatus, but I am back and I'm really excited for some new releases in March, and I just really want to mood read in March. In February, I actually did really well with my TBR, which was kind of surprising, but I read a lot of books on my TBR, so let's get right into this video. The first book on my TBR and my only physical copy that I have is Here With Me by Brooke Montgomery. So this is a small town romance, and I think the second book in the series just released, so I really want to read this. I have seen a lot of people on Bookstagram love this author and just have been hyping and gushing on this author and hyping her up, and I just really want to get to this one. Okay, so this is a Forbidden Age Gap standalone romance, and oh, it's a horse trainer and her off-limits ex-boyfriend's dad. That sounds really, really good. I love when authors in the synopsis just do some tropes, because that is perfect. I love that. I feel like tropes will sell a book more to me than the synopsis, so I'm really excited for this one. If you don't know, I am a horse girl at heart. So horses are my favorite animal, and I love when horses come up in books, and especially Fractured Sky by Catherine Cowles. Oh my gosh, that was all about horse training and kind of horse whispering. I don't know, I feel like horses have such a connection with people, and I just love them so much. So I'm really excited to read this, and I'm excited to read this series. I think it's the second book, I think it's a second chance surprise baby romance, but I'm really excited to read this. The next book on my TBR for March is Icebound by Meredith Trapp. This is a hockey romance, new release as well. I think it released a couple of days ago, and I've just been hearing absolutely amazing things about this book and this author specifically. So I think this is an age gap forbidden romance. I think the heroine is in college and the hero is a professional hockey player, and I think he's 33 and she's 22. So I love a good forbidden romance. I really am in a hockey romance mood, so I would love to get to this in March and try out a new author, because I've never read this author before. I don't know if this is her first book. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, that is so exciting. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm really excited to read this. I think the cover is really cute, and I just want to get to some hockey romances in March. The next book on my March TBR is Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. This is a hockey romance. I don't remember what it's about. I'm looking up the synopsis. I think it's new adult, college, and he's the golden boy. And I think it's a very sweet romance, maybe? I don't know. But I've seen a lot of my friends loving this one, so I would love to get to it. And I just love hockey romances, so I feel like this is going to be so good, and I'm just ready for all of the hockey romances in March. So I'm excited to read this one, and I think the cover is super cute. The next book I have is The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea by Elizabeth O'Rourke. This is I think it's Hate to Love, and they have to, she's a famous singer, and I think he works with maybe Doctors Without Borders or something. I think they have to end up going on a trip together. Let me look at the synopsis. But I loved what was it by her? The one about the track runner by Elizabeth O'Rourke. I love that one. I thought it was so, so good. Oh, I think it's something Olivia. I don't remember. Waking Olivia, that's what it is. Okay. I love that one. It was so, so good. Super angsty. I heard this one's really angsty as well. So yes, they do have to vacation together. And oh, okay, so he is her ex's older brother as well. He's a hot doctor. and they hate each other, but they are in like forced proximity on this trip together. So this sounds really good, and I might listen to the audiobook of this one, but I just want all of the angsty romances, so I hopefully can get to this one in March. Then I have Where We Belong by Ashley Munoz. This is a new release. I actually have an arc of this, and because I was sick, I just didn't get to it, so I am getting caught up on a couple of arcs, and I really want to get to this one. This is the second book in this series. The first book is Where We Started, and I love that one. This is the second book. This is a hate to love, forced proximity, forbidden age gap romance, motorcycle romance. I just started it and I'm really liking it so far, and I love the first book. The first book was so good. It was second chance, super duper angsty, loved it, and I'm just really excited to read this one. I love motorcycle romances, and I'm really excited to continue on with the series. Then I have This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. This is one of my most anticipated reads of 2024. I absolutely adore Kennedy Ryan, and I just did not get to this book in February. I actually have an arc for this one, which is super exciting, and I'm just really excited to read this one. At first I thought this was like the ex of the girl from the first book, but I think people are saying that it is her best friend, like the heroine's best friend from the first book. But I think this is, the hero's a single dad, and I think the heroine is a chef, and I've heard it's very emotional and angsty, all of the things that Kennedy Ryan brings to her romances that I love. So I'm really excited to read this and have a new book by her to just love on and just like absolutely adore, so I cannot wait to read this one. Then I have Wild River by Laura Pavlov. This is a new release from her. This is the second book in her Magnolia Falls series. I think this one is a hate to love small town romance, and that's all I really remember about the synopsis, but I definitely want to listen to this one on audio when it releases. I don't remember who like the narrators are, or if she has even announced the narrators, but I've been listening to most of her backlist on audio, and her audiobooks are top tier. Like, she just does such a great job. So I would love to listen to this one on release day. And I love the first book, Loving Romeo. That one was amazing. It was a boxer fighter romance, hate to love, forced proximity, and I really love that one. So I'm excited to continue on with this series, and I love the cover. I think it's gorgeous, and I cannot wait to read this one. Right, well, that is the end of this video. For March, I just wanted to kind of keep it really open. Like in February, I had a longer TBR, but I think that was because I just had so many releases and new books I wanted to read. But in March, when I was making this TBR, I was like, oh, like, I feel like this is just like priority what I want to read. So I'm definitely open to reading different things in March, but definitely down below let me know what you are excited to read in March, because I would love to know. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you